Good morning and welcome back to the Disneyland Resort. Today we're inside Disney's California, but before that we're going to go to downtown Disney, check out all the merchandise that might have dropped sprinkled throughout while we were gone, but also we're going to check out the soft opening for Food and Wine Festival. So come along with me and join the adventure, but if you do like what you're watching, make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn the bell notification on so you do not miss out. Today might be a soft opening, but tomorrow is the official day, so follow along. Well, there is the Carnaby. It doesn't have the sign like it had. They just took it all off. But it does have new lightings up in the top and the second level. So, progress. But now let's go to the D-Lander. All right, so nothing inside the D-Lander that's new. We have seen everything. If you missed that video, you can iCart right here. I mean, you can look at it later on because we're just going to give you the most up-to-date. But now we're going to head out over inside Disney Storyland Boutique to see if I find anything that's new as far as blind boxes or any restocks. I do know that for the fact that all the blind boxes have been there except the Ewoks. I haven't seen those in quite some time, but everything else seems to be very well stocked there. So let's make our way over to Disney Storyland Boutique. But just know this weekend, if you are a Star Wars fan, there's an event. Look at the Lego. Oh, I hear the monorail. Right on time. I do know if you check out the Lego store website, not Lego store, but yeah, Lego store, the website, you can find all the information about events that they host, and one of them is to build your own lightsaber. I do know if you're out of state, there are, I think, two particular states that they have a event going on the day prior, the 7th. Don't quote me on that, so just make sure you always check on that. But now let's go inside Disney Storyland Boutique and check any blind boxes. By the way, I didn't do a fit check, but I'll do it later. So they still have the Sakura version of these, but they also have now Tangle. Look at her, how cute. Adorable. They are going for $19.99. Here is the tag for it. And then they also have Pascal. How adorable. They still have Olaf. And then they do have this one right here, which is the reindeer from Frozen. But I forgot the name. And I don't think it's on here. Yeah, I don't think it is. But anyways, they're here. Again, you can make a beautiful bouquet with these if you are interested. Here's a quick glance at all the current stock of the blind boxes. I do see a new sign that says new arrival, so we'll take a look at that one. And that is this one. Oh, okay, so we have the Marble Across the Infinite. So here's a look at the box. And again, here are your options, and there's your secret item. Who knows what it could be? But I got a feeling, I don't know, I won't say what it could be. And there's the tag in case you need it. But yeah, they're here. They're going for $19.99. And again, there are like quite a few options. So if you're looking. Now they still have all the other options. They still have a lot of the Mickey and family ones. I always want to say friends, just because I'm used to saying that. And then, yeah. Oh, I still love this one. But yeah, I just can't. Kudos to those who do the blind boxes, because it's like a huge addiction, if I be honest. And if I want one in particular, yeah. And then we have another new arrival here. Check it out. Isn't that cute and adorable? It's like cute little couples. Oh my God, if you love Donald Duck and Chip and Dale, this is it. And Mickey Mouse too. Oh, this one is all beat up, the box. But let's get a better one to show you. So here it is. They're going for $19.99. Here are your options. And there's a secret one. Can you make out what the secret one could be? But I love the Donald and Daisy one. That is adorable. Aww. I think out of all of them, Donald and Daisy is like my favorite one from this one. It's very, I don't know, I like the complexity of it. This is like a half moon and they're like hanging and it swings. Very cute. But they're here right next to the Boundless Creativity one. Here's a couple more of those cute, what do I call it? Urupocha-Chan? Urupocha-Chan. Here is Eeyore in a little BCB form. This has a nice lavender tone with the little wings. Oh my goodness, look at the little wings on the tail. Oh, and the tail has a little bow. Oh, there you go, spotlight. We also have Dumbo. Oh, how cute, Dumbo. Oh, you have to kind of fix them up to display it. There you go, it's a lot better. So there's Dumbo. So cute. No feather on him? I don't see a feather, but very cute. Now they do have these keychains right here. I feel like they should do something, but it's more of a sensory, like you can squeeze it a little bit. but they're new. I'm gonna wait and show you the rest of the keychains because there's quite a few that have arrived. But those are here and they're going for $14.99. But there's multiple characters that have come out, and let me just share that with you in just a few. Not right now. All right, here's a current look at all the treats and sweets that are being sold here inside the Disney's Wonderful World of Sweets. They have a lot of Easter ones. I don't recall the Easter Bunny being available here in this particular location last time. I know it was inside the parks, but it is here now. So yeah, if you're looking for a treat and you just happen to be at downtown Disney, they do have the usual cupcakes and then the Rice Krispies and the apple, you know, caramel apple. Okay, so there wasn't a lot to report back on the home store. The home store was kind of like the same thing. They still had quite a few, not like a lot, but they had still the Starbucks Cherry Blossom tumbler thing. So they still have some of that. But now I'm gonna head out over inside the World of Disney to check out if there's any new merchandise, and also to show you all the keychains that I have seen that have dropped that I forgot to show you. And they seem to be uploading guests now from this side, so that's really good. But like I said, now let's go to the World of Disney. And by the way, the Eggstravaganza is back again. So if you happen to be interested, I'm gonna go ahead and show you those today. If you happen to be here at Downtown Disney, you can participate, but also inside Disneyland Park and Disney's California Adventure. So if you can look at all the Starbucks cups that they have, the tumblers. There's still plenty of them, so it's not like they're gone. And a quick glance at all the items as far as mugs, tumblers, whatever you want to call them. At all the keychains. This is one section you can find the keychains. So they have the Pooh, they got the Cheshire Cat, Olaf, one of the aliens, and Mike. Again, they don't do anything. It's just because people are using a lot of these as bag charms or keychains. So just FYI, they're here. Still have a lot of the Sakura ones here. So if you don't find them ever at the Disney Storyland Boutique or inside the park, and you're looking for a particular one, just double check here at the World of Disney as well. This is new, a Squishmallow. Who needs we don't need another Squishmallow in my house, that's for sure. It's a Baymax one. I'll insert the price once I get my hands on it. But yeah, look, little Baymax. Blah, 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 blah. Also, if you've been wanting to do the key to Disneyland, they are on sale for $40. So if you're interested in still participating in the key to Disneyland, they have them here for sale inside the World of Disney. And I think it's throughout the park. It's just not here. And if you happen to be a Magic Key holder, discounts apply to it. So if you're interested, this is your time. And by the way, they go regularly for $59.99. It's fun. I actually got to do it and it was fun, especially when you're like aiming to get a particular pin. In my case, I wanted it either the castle or I wanted it this partner statue. And I actually got, I blew the cover. I mean, I should not tell you. I should have told you to look at it, but I did do it and it was fun. But now let's continue at the World of Disney, checking out all the merchandise. I'm in the section for the Disneyland 70th and I still notice a lot of the merchandise still here. Nothing sold out. Also tomorrow, hopefully on the next vlog, I'm able to share with you all the new Stony Clover collection that's coming out. I did show you like a little picture, a sneak peek of all the items. Those that did go to the Disneyland's favorites night, they got to see a little clip of it. But I like the lettering on this puff jacket. It's like a silver. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like a silver shimmer, like plastic, but I like it. I wonder if it comes off if you put it in the washing in the dryer. This is very pretty. Look at it. It's plasticky feel, but if you're looking for the price, because I'm talking and showing it to you, it is $99.99, so $100 for it. But yeah, it's a very thick one. We're done with winter, so that would have been perfect for winter time. I've gone through this on the prior vlog, so this is the current stock they have for babies, like newborns, infant. If you are interested, they have quite a few items in here, especially if it's your baby's first time visiting Disneyland. You should get an item from here. So cute. Oh, this is a cute little dress. Very cute. This is going for $34.99. Perfect for summer. It is a two-piece. So I'll show you the bottom piece, and they go all the way to 18 months, just so you know. It's a good material too. So it has a little bottom right there, like a little diaper bottom. How cute. And they have their PJs, $31.99 for that one. So they always have clothes in here for little ones. Here's the current stock on all the create your own headband characters. They still have the gold one, so if you're interested, they still do have that one. Pretty pretty. No Tomato or Lightning McQueen yet, but they still have the rest of them. A little short on the Goofy, it looks like, and Daisy, but yeah. And they have both big Mickey faces, being the little one and the big ones, if you're looking. Here's another spot you can find those keychains. So if you don't find a character that I just showed you, they have them on here. And by the way, they're going $14.99. I think they're all are. Yeah, they are all going for $14.99, regardless of the size of it, like Mr. Mike here. So they're all going for that price. Very cute. And by the way, these are very well stocked. The pearl, the pink pearl Mickey, Minnie, Mickey, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. There are plenty of it, and there's still the spirit jersey if you're something you're looking at. And here's a look at all the t-shirts they have currently in stock. They always have the deal with the whole, if you buy two, the price gets a little knocked down a little bit. So for little ones, for you, they call it youth, it's $19.99 when you purchase two, but for adults it's $29.99 if you buy two of them. And back in stock, I'm noticing they have the Disneyland duck, so a popular one. I know Target does carry quite a few of the t-shirts, the printed t-shirts. The only problem is that there's a good chance that you'll run into not one, not two, but many friends here, many guests will be wearing them. So they still have the new park icons, or yeah, attractions. Sorry, I'm fixing this so you can kind of see it better, but they still have more of them here, so it's not like a sold out item. They do have plenty of them. Spirit jersey. If you always wonder how they look like, the backpacks with the ears all decked out, that's how it looks like. So if you're ever wondering, how do you put your ears? That's how it looks when you put your ears. If you purchase those backpacks that do have the feature where you can hang or put, or, you know, put away. And if you're always looking for those budget-friendly jewelry, they do have plenty, and they run deals as well. So if you purchase two, it's $24.99 instead of the $29.99. So they have plenty of these fun little jewelry, not too costly. I know there's some jewelry here that do cost a lot of money, and they also still have those little summery vibes and snacky ones if you're interested. This is a good reason why the water fountain features have been turned off. There's a lot of things going on, but here's a look and an update on all the construction happening for Portos coming in soon. But we better get going, because if we stay here, I'll be just looking at all the construction, what they're doing. So it looks like they're back at offloading guests at the very end, also on the other side. So they're technically down one area, offloading and loading guests, like right here. Okay, so not a lot of updates inside as far as merchandise goes for inside Disney, World of Disney. Only Disney Storyland Boutique is the one that had like a few items that are new right now. This morning I do have an entry for Disney's California Adventure, so we'll be spending a little bit of time, so come along with me to spend that time inside Disney's California Adventure. All right, one event I do want to talk about is that Disneyland After Dark 70 Years of Favorite. Honestly, I think that one was a big flop. I don't think it was worth it if you're a regular park guest, but if you're new to Disneyland Park and would like to experience the attraction and the park with new characters and less queue, less line or on the attraction, this is the perfect event for you. I think my only after hour event that I know is worth it at this time is Oogie Boogie Bash. Everything else seems to be like a little bit more for new guests. All right, we're inside of Disney's California Adventure. Beautiful red trolley. You know what? I'm gonna go to Kingswell, to the shop, because I hardly go there. I do normally 5 and dime, but let me go to Kingswell shop and see if I find anything worth sharing. You can smell Starbucks, because Starbucks is not too far from here. They still have plenty of the merchandise for the 25th anniversary for Disney's California Adventures. So if you're looking for it because you were out of town and want to find merchandise for that, you can find that. And also Disneyland 70th, you can find that throughout the park. Oh, look at these cute pins. They have St. Patrick's Day is Goofy. It's coming out of their pot of gold. Oh, the glare. Jesus. There you go. That's a lot better. And there's the spring one from Marie. Oh, cute. There's also the Muppet ones, in case you missed out. Those are there. I used to collect pins. Actually, I started a pin trading when the whole process of pin trading started, but I immediately stopped. My go-tos were Princess Aurora and Tinkerbell before I even met Rapunzel as my now top favorite princess. But yeah, Aurora and Tinkerbell were my go-to when it came to pin trading. Do actually have few pins still left that I could trade off, but I don't want to pick up an addiction, a costly addiction, if I'm already like done with it. Here's a nice little stock of all the Starbucks tumbler. By the way, this is not all they have. I'm pretty sure they just restock it the minute that they bring like one or two goes away and it starts looking very bare. They'll restock them again, but they're here as well. And it's right next to Clarabelle's or the Fiddle and Fifer practical, you know, that place too. They have tons over there. There's a total of 6 options. So you purchase for $11.99 plus tax, the little map to help you out. And then the prices to collect are the 6. You could only get one, so it's one per purchase. So you pick one of them. The chances that one can sell out is, I don't know, you just never know. And there's also a pin, and the pin is $24.99. So it's a White Rabbit. And again, there they are all lined up. They're very cute. I don't think I shared my outfit today. I'm wearing that baseball jersey. I'm just layering it over with an overall and a t-shirt. The t-shirt is actually Hello Kitty, but that's the outfit for today. All right, looks like they have these new t-shirts for kids. So these are both for kids for Winnie the Pooh. This is $22.99 and it's Pooh. It says Disneyland Resort in the back of Pooh. How cute. And then they have Tigger as well. And that is $29.99. So it's Tigger front. It's Disneyland printed on the Disneyland Resort. In the back you see Tigger. So yeah, so you got these 2 here available. This here, in case you were looking for it, is $99.900 for it. Is very well done. It's very heavy for little ones. But they do have a nice, decent collection of these outfits for Pooh. Again, spring. And just in case you're interested, this one is $34.99. I like the little fact that you can open the door. And it's Velcroed in. Oh, let's see if I can open it. No, I can't do it with one hand. There you go. It's a little Velcro, and it's Pooh hiding in there. He's on a honey pot. Yeah, so cute. So that is a new one here from me. Nothing in the back. And then this one, now there's an adult size, but that's a kid size. If you're looking for the kid size, it's $39.99. That is the front, printed and embroidered in there in the letters, A Wonderful Day to Wonder. Nothing in the back, but there's an adult portion of this one too. And since we're here inside the Grizzly area, my favorite attraction here, aside from getting soaking wet on Grizzly Run, but so here we have Soaring Over California. It is the latest one. They happen always to switch it around this time of year. So if you happen to be around, make sure to enjoy Soaring Over California. The amount of scent, if that doesn't bother you, oh my goodness, it is so fun to go through all different areas around California, and it smells so delicious. Look at that, we have California puppies. So if you're familiar, this is our state flower, California puppy, and they're here. That is very pretty. I love it. And again, make sure to ask if you happen to be coming with a little one, especially. You can ask one of the rangers for an explorer activity. They give you an honorary badge, a sticker, and you do like a little walk around with the ranger. It is fun and entertaining. So yeah, I love this area because it's so nice and quiet. It's surrounded by wood and beautiful, you know, scenery. Okay.
Are you feeling lizard?
I'm feeling it. I'm turning green.
And we're officially a lizard.
Yay!
Welcome to hop on in. Enjoy, my friend.
All right, thank you so much. That was fun. Okay, so there is a new movie coming out, Hopper, and they have an activity here. So they let you pick between 3 creature, animal. I picked lizard because I'm dressed up as Tangle, so I figure I honor Pascal. So I have lizard. And they give you a pencil. It's kindly if you return it back. And then there is an activity book map that you can do. Here is a pick. If you did the Christmas version one, it was fun. So you do have to find, okay, it says lizard seek and find and explore spot reptile queen. I guess you have to walk around and find, and then you just write whatever it is. Yeah, that looks fun. I wish they had like a meet and greet of the characters here. That is super fun. I'm really interested in this whole thing that they are doing. Okay, make sure to come here to the little stage area because they do have kind of like a photo op of the beaver from the new movie. Pretty cute. So right here, like in the stage area where they do the Santa Claus meetup during the Christmas season or the holiday seasons, they have the beaver here, so you can take a picture. They do have these markers on the floor, so that way you know where to stand, so we're not climbing or going on the stage little area where the beaver is at. Not sure if it does anything else, but it'd be fun if you're planning on watching a movie with the little ones or yourself. And by the way, this is not just restricted to little kids. I can participate. I'm not a little kid at heart, but let's continue the fun because I hear there's a soft opening for the Food and Wine Festival and I want to take part of it. All right, since we are going to be doing the soft opening of today. Oh, look, it's a Spider-Man over there. As always, make sure to grab your little handy book. And here's a look at the map. We're going to take a more in-depth look at all the offerings right now in just a minute. But there's Spider-Man over there. All right, so it looks like it's going to be hosted by Once Upon a Farm. No wonder Jennifer Garner was here yesterday. She was, spotted yesterday here. So that's pretty cool. So it's a snack tour, picnic area. Take a scenic detour to feel more taste in where you can find family-friendly organic snacks from Once Upon a Farm, a complimentary activity sheet and crayons. Cruise back over to enjoy the picnic area hosted by Once Upon a Farm. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's pretty cool. This is not a magic key. Has it been in the past? So this here is a little booklet, the festival guide. It is running from March 6th all the way to April 27th. I hope you guys can hear me because the Spidey Man thingy is going on right now. So always pick up your little foodie guide. This is handy because it kind of, if it's in your pocket too, it's handy because it kind of gives you an idea where to order from, especially when you can purchase all your items in one particular venue. Again, it does give you all the information on how the whole entire thing works. And they do suggest to order all your items, but do pay, save the receipt because if you lose your receipt, it's pretty much like you're losing everything. But you can pick up your item as you go throughout the day if you wanted to, or you can collect them all at once. This year, they do plan on having 2 passes, as I shared in the last vlog. One is 4 entitlements and the other one is 8. It all depends. Whatever the total amount, just divide it into the amount of entitlements you have on your pass and see if the cost is justifiable because you want to get the most for your, bang for your buck. Here's a look at all the participating locations that will be having the Sip and Savor Pass eligible items. I do remind you that the items tend to be smaller portions. Do not expect like a full entree. It's just a smaller portion. But if you're getting 4 items, honestly, you'll be full for one person. You'll be full for one day. So it's quite ideal, I think. I'm very intrigued on the mac and cheese one, the ramen, simply because it is on the Peppers Caliente section and it typically tends to be spicy, right? But on the picture it's showing to be set on the side, so it's something that you can control versus being completely spicy. So I'm very interested in that this year. So it looks like all the booths are separate. As you can see, we got Peppers Caliente and there's your 4 options. This year is indicated with the letter S and S, with the little square what items are eligible. Obviously, alcoholic beverages are not included. on your Sip and Savor Pass, as you can see. Only the strawberry guava lemonade is the one included on here. Lots of returning. I'm very intrigued on the carbonara pizzetta. I'm really intrigued on that one. We had this last year. I'll include that in the iCard above last year's Food and Wine Festival. But there's also the chicharrón nachos. That's at the California Craft and Brews. Mercado de Antojos. I failed to go to this one. I need to find it because last time I didn't share it. But they have a torta ahogada and also the café de olla tres leches cake. And that one last year, a lot of people were iffy because it was either moist like it should be or it was too dry like it shouldn't be, because tres leche is a very runny kind of a cake. If you open right in the center, you get like the pinup of the whole entire map and the festival. So it looks like we have 8 booths on marketplaces that you can purchase as your item. Here's a look at all of them. There's also entertainment area and located in 5 different spots in letters. So anything with the little mark, that it's entertainment available, which is really fun because they are scattered throughout the park. You have some in the back lot. Anyways, we do have all of that. Again, they're also participating locations. All of these, that means it's a full entree. It's an actual, not eligible most of the time for the Sip and Savor. Like I said, it's a full meal, but that's your pinup. And then you have the favorite, which is the macaron Nikki. Like it tastes like a Snickers, the asados on the crocodoodle-moo. And this reminds me of Pixar, you know, the colors, the primary colors. Paradise Beer Garden will have all of these offerings. That's over at the area. It was empty last time, but I wonder how it looks. These right here are full meals. Like I mentioned, the entrees, these are actual full big ones, except the ones that are Sip and Savor, they're just a regular. I'm curious how this one's gonna turn out, the chicken and waffle mole taco. I'm kind of curious on that one as well. Here's a couple more Sip and Savor. Again, it is not a full meal. It's going to be a small entree portion. They have the bulgogi qualifying, the burrata toast, the pork chile verde chalupa. That's interesting. It's not like a huge portion. It's a small portion. Oh, they have a pizza. Oh, the pizza's back. The pull-apart pizza bread. Again, they're going to have lots of fun entertainments. You can, if you're watching from a TV, you can scan that QR code to kind of check out the live music schedule, so you can kind of take a look if you plan on coming in anytime during your visit. We're gonna have a lot of the merchandise, and hopefully I can share that with you tomorrow, available at Elias & Co. Studio Store, Festival Gift, and Accord Gifts and Good. Accord Gifts and Goods is located inside the Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa, and the Festival Gifts is located right outside the Little Mermaid, so that's fun. They will be selling gift cards as well with the theme, and it comes with a pin. That's what I'm looking at. Again, here are your sponsors. This is a new one, Once Upon a Farm. And there you have it. So here, if you want to scan it, if you happen to be on your watching it from on the TV, you can scan this QR code and it should pop up the digital festival guide. So I'm not sure what happened with the cast member, but the chili sauce is getting on my fingers. So here we go. I'm gonna try with a little bit of everything. It's just a regular mac and cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit of the chili sauce. I'm glad it's set to the side. I'm gonna try a little bit, not too much, because that chili oil is super intense looking. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try now. I can feel the spiciness afterwards. This bite has a little more of the chili oil. So in general, this is just a regular mac and cheese to me. I'm glad that you're able to gradually kind of temper your spiciness on it. And it's not bad. There's nothing unique about it. More of the chili sauce. Feeling adventurous today. It does have texture because there's some crunchiness. So of course I had to come over to Disneyland Park. So the soft opening is currently happening inside of Disney's California Adventure. So today is the soft opening and tomorrow will be the official day for Food and Wine Festival. I think the mac and cheese was pretty much basic. If you add the chili sauce, it just kind of like gives it a nice contrast and separates it from a regular mac and cheese. But other than that, nothing to write home about it. It was good. It was not bad at all. But thank you so much for following along, checking out all the treasures and eating our first food and wine for 2026. And watch one of these videos here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you watch, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.